Hello YouTube, it's me, the Brutal Challenge here, and today I've got a Pokemon battle with TheAmazingSkarmory. I'm going to have to time this really well, so I apologize if it takes me a second to start the battle. Alright. Alright, since we saw each other's teams before the battle, I'm going to lead off with my Smeargle. Because I know that Chandelure can hurt a lot of Pokemon on my team. Since I knew he was going to go into it first, hoping for a sleep or something. So I put it to sleep with Spore because I know I outspeed. And then I'm going to go ahead and Belly Drum. And that cuts my HP to half. And it wakes up. And I'm just like, well, that's just my luck. I could have possibly slept him here with a Pokemon that's going to come in later into the battle. But instead he wakes up in the first turn. So I'm going to go on Homestar, my Amistar, just because he can hit it with super effective stab stalled, except for it has Energy Ball. I thought it was like Choice Specs or something, but it's actually a Calm Mind set with an item that I don't know, so it didn't really matter. I go into Umbreon, I know he's just going to set up a Calm Mind, because it's obviously not. It can't have Nasty Plot, and it's not Specs, so it has Calm Mind. Yeah, so I'm going to curse because I knew he was going to set up a Calm Mind. So there was no point in going straight for the Sucker Punch. He hits me with a Fire Blast, and that's just ick. It's got ick all over the place here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for another curse. So I go for a Sucker Punch, and it fails because he went for a Calm Mind. And I'm just like, well played. Because, of course, any wise player would have predicted my Sucker Punch since I'm below half health. So I restore my HP, and I go for the Sucker Punch again. Because he probably thought I was going to go for, like, another curse. But I went for the Sucker Punch, and I KO it. So that gets rid of this thing, and most of my team's problems. Yeah. Cursing Umbreon, still a beast. So he goes into Trick You, question mark, times like 20. U with a colon on top of it, and then 4 more question marks. He's just gonna go play more Flamethrower. And it's gonna burn me. But I have Synchronize, so if he had any kind of physical attacks like Brick Break or something, that's like awesome because now his attack and stuff tapped. And since I know I can live another Flamethrower, I'm gonna go for the curse. I mean, not the curse, the wish. And he goes for the Nasty Plot here. Because he knows I'm going to heal up anyway after I live his Flamethrower. So I go for the curse, predicting his Nasty Plot. Yeah. I guess my wish recovery, and then leftovers recovery. And he gets hurt by burn. Did I get hurt by burn? Yeah, so he's gonna go for another nasty plot here. But now that I know I have 4 curses up, even though I'm burned, I still have times 1.5 attack. And since I used all 3 of my moves, I'm just gonna go for the last resort. But I don't KO it with the last resort, but the burn does. So, right now everyone's looking pretty okay. So he goes into Afro, that bull thing, the Iron Heads, and he doesn't get the crit, but he flinches. Yeah. And it's a good thing he didn't get the crit, because that ignores my modifiers to defense, so all my +4 and stuff would be ignored by that crit. And that would have probably KO'd me if it was crit. So he goes for Swords Dance, and I go for Wish, because I kind of predicted him going for Swords Dance. And now I could get Earthquakes here, which doesn't do much at all. Well, not near what he expected, I'm guessing. Yeah, not much. So I go for another curse, because I saw his sword stance and such, and I'm just like, want to make sure I have as much defense as possible to take this thing down. Yeah, my wish comes true, I get my wish recovery, and leftovers recovery, and that brings me almost back up to full. So I go for Sucker Punch, but it fails because he went for a Sword Stance. And that's rather whatever. Yeah. So I go for Fall Back Burn. He's gonna go for another Sword Stance, but I'm just not taking the time to do this, because Last Resort actually has slightly more power than Sucker Punch anyway. Sucker Punch may get the stab, but its total base is still 120. Last Resort is 140. Yeah, so he gets leftovers, and I get leftovers. The world's a happy place with leftovers. Not really. So I Sucker Punch here, and this one pays off. And he doesn't get him down to half, which shows me he's really bulky. I'm guessing this is like physically bulky, and it can learn Sword Stance, so I'm guessing it's like Tauros, except for with more bulk. Yeah, so he gets leftovers, and I get leftovers. And I get hurt by burn. And I know I'm probably going to die here, so I just Sucker Punch anyway. He goes for Wild Charge. I don't know why. But he KOs me anyway. Yeah, so yeah. Now I go into Ambipom. Oh, by the way, Ambipom is in the Easter egg song. Yeah, Ambipom gets an Easter egg because how good he did this battle. KO count 1. Crit! Combo breaker! Yeah, life orb is taking me down. But I can't even hurt that thing, so I go for agility! Yeah, so he goes for toxic and misses, which kinda didn't matter. So here I think he went for the surf, just because he missed toxic. So I go into Mew, which now has times 2 speed, and he surfs me, and I'm just like, no! Yeah, so I get leftovers, and yeah, and I substitute, and he goes for the toxic, which is actually a good thing for him that I went for the sub, because if he toxics my Mew, I have synchronized and soft boiled, so we would have just stalled each other out with toxic and KO'd each other, so. He hits the sub with a surf, but that does not break the sub. So I'm going to baton pass the substitute to my last Pokemon. First Bird. Acrobatics doesn't one-hit KO. Even after the Flying Gem, after the Stab, after Acrobatics' ability thing, it doesn't one-hit KO. But I live the surf with 12 HP. And I KO with this next Acrobatics. Today's question of the day is, this one should be interesting. If you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be, and what nature? Leave your answer in the comments below. I can actually now record videos over 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure everyone can, but anyway, I want to keep